Okay, I don't know why things got cut off all of a sudden. I don't know why things got cut off all of a sudden. I don't know what was lost, but it was all recorded. So I'm going to continue. So whatever piece was missed, it's in the recording. So we will work on that. So it's there. So let's move on. I don't know why it suddenly stopped. Okay, so okay, so shoulders. Feel the pain in our shoulders, any tightness, anything. Release and let go. So our mind might slip down to it's floating, relaxing, because a lot of the tension has gone down. Exhale. So release that. Now I'm feeling tension. Well, we won't. Yeah, I'm feeling tension in my neck. So I'm moving to the neck area to kind of give it a little bit of a release. But we're going to get back to that area. Go to wherever you feel some tension and release. My neck and head needed a little adjustment. It wasn't quite positioned well against the ground, hence why I had a little tension. And focus on the rest of your body. Maybe move your hips up so things settle in a good posture. Maybe rearrange your knees and your legs. As we relax, release, and let go, the body shifts, and when the tension releases, suddenly there's a better alignment that comes up. So now we do the area between the shoulders and our necks. A lot of tension held there. The muscles right at the base of our necks we hold a lot of pain and tension there, as many of us know. So we feel the flesh there. Takes a little practice to be able to feel inside our body. We are always focused outwards. So much here inwards. And so we're learning to take our attention, because our eyes are closed, and we focus inwards. And so we're discovering our body. Our minds, our thoughts, our emotions are so influenced by what's going on in our bodies. The tension, the PSI, pressure to square inch that we hold affects our thoughts, our moods, our emotions, our actions. What we say, what we don't say, how we say it, how we don't say it. So much about how goes on within ourselves. So we just let it go. And we learn to look in. So we're relaxing upper area of our body, shoulder bone on top. I don't know the names of these bones. Just releasing the tension in the neck. We feel that. The bones in our neck. Relax, release, let go. Back of our skulls. So much going on in our heads. Oof. Back of our heads can feel very dense. Front bones, cheekbones, the little bones going up to the nose for mine are just feel so brittle, fragile, and achy. So I'm going into that and just feeling the sharp pain, which I wasn't aware of before. Tightness of the teeth, gripping of the teeth, and the pain it causes to the jaw. So you relax and let go and release. Wow. So this is a really good example here. I know I bite my teeth together during the day at times, especially during certain very stressful situations. And by focusing, putting my awareness in that area and seeing the pain and it inviting it to release, and I felt the pain go down. So much tension left my entire body. I literally felt my whole body relax and sink like 5, 10 levels. I had no idea that the gripping of the teeth in my jawline was causing my whole body to be amped up and charged like that. Truly mind opening, and gives me the knowledge during the day to watch what's going on with my jaw and my teeth to relax that area, because my whole body, my mind relaxed, and I feel literally my blood pressure drop by 5 or 10 points just by realizing the tension and the pain in my teeth and jawbone area. And by relaxing and releasing that, my whole body became to a level of calm that I wasn't aware of. And now that I've relaxed and calmed, I feel sadness, great sadness. The tension revealed the sadness of the situation that caused that tension and disruption and the pain and the sadness. So the instruction is to rest with what you're feeling and feel it as it works its way through and leaves. breathe. The energy goes to emotion as well. Emotions is nothing more than charged energy that we, good or bad energy, that we give, which we name happy, sad, angry. They're like flavors of energy, like chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. Except like different vanillas, flavors of ice cream are nice and good. There are energies that are toxic and energies that uplift and energies that are painful. And as we release the painful, toxic, hurtful ones, it gives room for the happy, content, blissful ones. And those are our birthright. Those naturally live within us. So we're not releasing to become neutral, nothing, blahs, like white paper, no color. By us releasing and letting go of the damage, the hurt, the holding, the pain, the if the holding, the tension in our bodies, we're actually returning to a state of contentment, happy, blissful. The inner cathedral is able to radiate through, and we're able to be more in touch with it. And that place of the Shekinah is love and happiness and contentment and joy. Happiness to be alive, to be there. The rest of it is like a fog, an electrical storm, a rainstorm, waves that keep us from feeling that, to live from that. And this powerful body meditation allows us to release what's we're not meant to have, what we're not meant to hold on to. We focus on the cheekbones, the neck bones, the bones on the front of our head, our nose, our ears if we can feel them, our whole skull area. We just invite, relax, release. We hold so much in our heads. That's a big place we could just pay a lot of practice in. Our chins. Let's take a moment. As I do this, I feel energy leading through the right foot as well. So I kind of flex the foot. A lot of energy drains out to the right foot. I did that open hold technique, that openness technique, and I do it without thinking, and it really does help energy kind of move through. But I do it in a very light way. So I go to my whole body and relax, let go. going to focus too much on the spine and all the areas of the spine, but just focus on the lower back. Hold so much in the lower back. You might want to reposition your back, and then just focus on the tension of the muscles of the lower back against the ground, the spine, the butt. As I do that, I'm feeling deeper levels of pain in my hands, the tension, so I release and relax that. I'm flexing my fingertips. So you could be working in those areas where it keeps coming back for you. And as I release the area I was working on, I don't get sidetracked, so I go back to the lower back. Lower back feels flatter against the ground now. My waist, which isn't that big, actually feels 2 or 3 inches smaller. My body feels less wide. The difference was the density of the energy made me feel to be thicker than I was. And by working on the body and now working on the waist area, it's like all that density of energy that created a certain bloated feeling suddenly left. And I'm left with more of my true energy, not the tension, the thickness, the heated, bloated energy. It's left. Rearrange my lower spine. And now the vertebrae move better. Oh, that's relief. Oof. Pain left my lower back. You know, I could stretch a little bit. I've stretched a little bit my legs. Some movements that I know to help release tension in the lower back. So it's not always being still. You can work on the body a little bit as you do this. And now I've put my legs straight out. I'm no longer on my knees up. Just so there's a different posture can help move energy in different ways. Said it before, but I don't know if it actually went through. And now I'm putting my hands above my head with the back of my hands against the ground. And it's sort of a whole body relax and release in a different posture. And by moving the hands and the bodies in different ways, opens different energy channels in the body and therefore allows the energy to release and move in ways that it couldn't do before, because it opens different sort of conduits. So breathe into your body, like you can bringing energy through your entire body, all the skin. It takes a little practice to be able to do it on a more global level, but you kind of feel the energy coming in through your whole body and you're exhaling. It's subtle. It helps to do it with the nose sometimes, mostly with the nose, but you kind of breathe in and as if you're drawing in the oxygen through your body, to the skin, and you're exhaling it out. You can do it up your back, the different parts of your spine that you might feel is tight, the muscles on the side. I don't quite have time for going through all that. But let's not forget the top part of our body, the belly button, the stomach area inside if you feel it, the sternum, heart area, the pecs area. All those are places where you can hold it, the belly button area. Can you feel inside where the stomach and intestines are? Are there any tension in there? So those are places to investigate. But we're going to focus on the throat area, lower throat, where it sort of meets the chest, the middle throat. Also, we hold a lot of tension there. Our inability to speak, to express ourselves, how we shut down under tension or aggression, our inability to express any frustrations. It's almost like you're being strangulated there. And literally, you feel your throat tightening. It's an expression, my throat tightens, right? So by putting our awareness there and relaxing and releasing, we're inviting the energy that makes us tight there. And the throat chakra is a major chakra. It helps it flow and it helps with our communication. And yes, this is real. I've had major problems with that area for my entire life. So by working here with this body work, we're actually helping the flow. By able to express ourselves, it lowers our frustration so we don't suddenly erupt by being so aggravated and charged. And we can just release and it calms our mind. So let's try that. As I did that, I felt my heart area, pain in the heart area, achiness. So I don't want to forget the heart area. So let's go to where you feel if any achiness in the heart. You feel that and you ask it to release. And you might cry. You might feel pain, release of tears and crying releases an enormous amount of energy and allows processing of emotions. It really is like it's a release valve. I'm unable to really cry because of my youth. So sadly, that's not really available to me. But if you feel this and you feel a release of tears, then feel free to let go. Let that pain and hurt go. Doesn't mean you had a whole breakdown, but it does mean you could give expression to the hurt. My heart feels sadness and pain and holding. So I feel that and I just see what it has to say. And as I'm okay to rest there and feel it, it kind of gives it permission to sort of leave as it's been seen and felt and acknowledged. And as I've done that, I feel energy leave my whole body. As my body is now spread out on the ground, my left hand is palms up over the top of my head. My right hand is palm down. The palm is on the top of my hip. It's an energy posture that I want to teach in the future. And it helps with the flow of the energy in the body. And I literally feel heat and a whole heat cloud of energy literally lift up above my body as my body is literally expelling all that tension. It actually feels like the size of my body and the shape of my body as that energy body of density of things not meant to be held literally floats up and out. Release, breathe in, exhale. Inhale, exhale, release, let go. So let's take 5 minutes at the end to just, wherever you feel this tension, release, let go. Notice how we didn't focus on the lower body, but we focused on it as needed. This is kind of how you kind of go about it after you've worked on the lower body for a while. You work on other parts and you bring it in as needed when things arise. And now at the end, we just let go of all the tension and we release. And see if we can find that open space within us where we just float. Our awareness is in our body, but we've released so much. We have the impression, we feel like we're floating in space. Awareness, what we are, open and floating and calm. Whatever tension is leaving, but so much has left that we're just floating. Like in a warm pool and we're on the surface and we're just floating on top. Feeling good and warm with no effort. We're just present and floating. And relaxing deeper and deeper. Let's do it 5, 6, 7 minutes. Any tension that comes up, just invite it to release. May Yahweh, God Most High, shine His light upon us, shine His light within us, guide us home, give us peace and shalom. Amen. Thank you so much for joining with me today. I hope these practices bless you from my heart to yours. Thank you again for joining me with me, and I wish you a beautiful week, and I look forward to being with you all on Wednesday.